Good evening, Kenton community. My name is Sabatino Samato. I'm your superintendent, and this is your weekly Connection update. Quick overview of the Connection. First, in my section, we have a groundbreaking farm to school program story, and then we move on to our student artist reception and board appreciation night. Then we get to our safety tips for families, and we're focusing on bus safety this week. Then, of course, we get to our school and district highlights. We finish off with our recognitions. We have 2 recognitions there. Let's get a little bit deeper into the Connection. First, groundbreaking farm to school program. A very special thank you. And folks, we always talk about these people that work behind the scenes. This is a perfect example. Kim Roll, Director of Food Service. Nicole Zugelder, who is our physical education teacher. She is now our district coordinator for Farm to School grant. And also Connie DiCristoforo Minor. These individuals work behind the scenes to ensure that we receive a Farm to School grant for our Kenton kiddos. And folks, they're going to be doing such wonderful things. Our food service department is second to none. Check out this story. Thank you, Kim. Thank you, Nicole. Thank you, Connie, for everything that you're doing for our district. Really, really innovative. Then we move on to our student artist reception and board appreciation night. Folks, every year we have this special time, this special week where we recognize our Board of Education members. Our Board of Education members, Matt Shamara is our president, Vice President Paul Spores, Trustee Fred Floss, Trustee Karen Whitelaw, Trustee Leanne Vogt. These people work behind the scenes, just dedicating their time without any compensation. Very few times do they even get thanked for the work that they do. This is our time of the year to thank them for everything that they do. And what a great way to thank them. With students, art teachers, and the students' creations being presented to all of our board members. First, we present the best student art piece from each school throughout the district. That will be displayed throughout the district for the next year, right there in our community room at the Kenmore Junior Senior High. Then it moves on to Kenmore Mercy Hospital, where it's displayed for another year. And then it stays in our district for a very long time after that. We look at art from 30, 40 years ago that's still hanging in our district, and we get to absolutely celebrate all that wonderful talent. And our Board of Education has presented one piece of artwork from an elementary school, one piece of artwork from a secondary school. They're put into frames, and they're given to our board members as a show of appreciation for all their dedication. And we get to celebrate the wonderful work of our kiddos and art teachers. Thank you very much to all of our people that really go above and beyond to make that event happen, especially Miss Denise Carr, our art coordinator. Thank you, everybody, for putting it together. Then we move on to our safety tips for families. And folks, this week we're focusing on bus safety. Every year we talk about bus safety. A real big thing that I want us to focus on, this story goes a little bit deeper, but when we're waiting for the bus, being out there waiting for the bus at least 5 minutes before, prior to the scheduled pickup time. And also, this might seem contradictory, but having your students making sure, even in the colder weather, that they're waiting outside at that stop. What we've actually seen on occasion is that kiddos will wait in the car, kiddos will wait in the house. The bus starts coming down the street. They run out to get to that bus stop, and it actually can be more dangerous than the kiddo just standing there waiting for that bus. So we talk about that in some other things in this piece. Really read it over with those all kiddos, not just the kiddos that are riding the bus, but all kiddos, because all of our kids will end up taking the bus, like, for example, on a field trip. So it's a really nice piece to read and go over. Then we get to our school and district highlights. Kenmore West High School celebrates homecoming with win over North Tonawanda. Hundreds of students and family members visit homes for District Harvest Festival. Students and staff clean up Aqua Lane Park. Kenton students host 18 German exchange students. Edison Elementary gardeners grow their own fruits and vegetables. Big Picture 11th grader interviewed by Channel 2. Take a look at Teaching Club visits Educational Careers Conference. Franklin students learn about fire prevention thanks to Kenilworth Fire Department. Staff shows solidarity for breast cancer research. And then that brings us now to our recognitions, and we have two of them, like I said in the beginning of the connection. First, our Kenmore East Orchestra students. Folks, I just talked about the artist reception, the celebrating of board members. These Kenmore East students, Carla Betancourt, Andrew Santoro, Natalie O'Brien, and Cora Walker, under the leadership of orchestra director Laura J., they were at this event, just making the atmosphere, the ambiance of the event so special with their beautifully played music. Thank you for dedicating your time. Those kiddos volunteer. And just what a wonderful example of how Kenton really has that outreach throughout our community to show thanks and to show appreciation. So great job, kids. And our next recognition for those students that participated in the Empire State Games. And folks, we had a nice send-off at Kenmore East on Friday morning. Students from a couple different schools, Kenmore East, as well as Franklin, Hoover, a few different schools, really participated in this. Just listen to these names. Elliot Cardis, Owen Lazuski, Nathaniel Harris, Madison McCombs, Joseph Kuferi, Tamaya Tubbins, Micaiah Morris, William Lucas, Natalie Monteleone. These kiddos are the true representation of Kenton, and our kiddos that sent them off are the examples of what we see throughout our schools, and that's always lifting each other up, rooting each other on, and just being great teammates, great classmates, and great Kenton kids. Read that story and really see what everything that our staff, our kiddos do for all of our students on a regular basis. And that brings us to the end of the connection. And folks, I can't believe that I'm saying it. We're really approaching the end of October, and here we go. It really goes fast at this time of the year. Take this time, parents, some advice. Really talk to kids about some of the basics that we always take for granted as parents. This is the time where sometimes we see a little bit fall back, some slippage from grades to homework assignments, to even keeping our eye on the prize and focused on goals. All of our kiddos can use that teachable moment, that teachable discussion from adults all the time. Working together, we will absolutely achieve our goal, and that's to have Kenton proud, move Kenton forward, and absolutely be Kenton strong through and through. Thank you very much. Have a wonderful weekend. Go Bills.